TinMan here on the BAM. Here I got a little 1x2 for Mr. E in a 4-pill cabinet. These come with no clear, so I did clear the top. The front and the back are not clear, but I did clear the top. And cut out the larger hole for the larger fan. Here is the original size fan. It's like an 80 some odd millimeter fan, and I put a 92 millimeter fan in there. Let's go on the inside. This is a very, very hot little 1x2. I was quite pleased on the outcome of it. Matter of fact, I actually talked on it for quite a while. 12290 driving two SE 2879s. Very hot, and not by heat, but by power. And so let's start off with a few things here. Do radio first. We're going to see what our radio is putting out. That is a 100-watt slug in peak, and we are doing about 30 watts peak. Now I did get my array solutions back from repair, so I'm finally glad to have that back in the shop. Took the LPA 100A away, so doing about 30 peak watts going into it. Let's see, we're doing average. We're doing it says around 12 or so. Let's see here. Yeah, around 12 or so. I do have another radio coming that I'll be able to adjust. Let's see here. Let's make a change. Let's go to another radio to see what our peak numbers are. Here we go. About 9. It's a little bit below, so between 9 and 10 birds. So we'll start out with this Galaxy here. Reading around the band, we have a 500-watt slug. An average 1,000-watt slug in peak. We're going to need that. Let me go and put this in peak for now, just to show you. 5-watt slug reverse back to the bird, 10,000-watt dummy load. 5-watt reflect between the amplifier and the radio, then a 100-watt going forward for the radio. We do have, let's see here, spectrum analyzer and oscilloscope, so we can, you know, make sure everything's good. Let's show you again what the radio's doing. About 10. Let's see what's doing peak. So about 18 peak is all we're putting into it. About 18 peak. Let's show you what key down voltage is. 14.2 volts. Alright, meters. Again, both of these are in peak. 500 and 1,000, both of them in peak. So slamming the 500 and doing about 550 on peak with that particular radio. Now let's take this off to show you RMS at this current level. About 350 RMS. Now let's go up to the spectrum analyzer. 27205 on dummy, 50 kilohertz by division. So for C class, that thing is rocking clean. Let's change our span. Let's go up to 100. As you see there, 100. Let me see if I can turn off. I got several LED lights. There we go. All right. So we'll change our span out to 100. Still good and clean. Let's carry that span out to 200 by division. There's your first and your second harmonic, nothing in between. Alright, so let's move on here. And this one was doing, we were about 12 bird, and how much was it doing peak? Peak. It says 30. I'm seeing about 28 peak going into it. So let's throw it on here. Let's change this span here back down to 50 kilohertz by division. And let's show you what we're doing peak. Now we're 1,000 on peak, 500 on average. So we're getting a little bit more, and with this one we're doing about 250 on the average scale. Let's see, let me turn my RF power up just a nudge. So it didn't make that much of a difference. About the same peak either way. Let's see what the Array Solutions is saying. 560-ish. Also get our reflex. So, what is that? Quarter watt. That's actually less than a quarter watt. Back from the dummy load, and then between the radio and amplifier. So, Mr. E, I appreciate it. We'll get this boxed up to you. Here's your serial number. Now, I've been keying on it for a little while, and then keying on it here for a little over 6 minutes, or say 5 minutes, and it's still cool. Very, very, very cool. These cases are very hard to build in because they're so small, but that's why I put a little bit bigger fan in it. It's got a lot of heatsink. It's got more than your standard 1x2 cases do, or probably really about the same. And yeah, good. All right, you guys take care. TinMan down here in the BAM. We're gone at 4.2 volts. Bye. Bye.